Hello, thank you for joining me today. So, today I want to talk about what is a smear campaign. So, if you've been dealing with a narcissist and maybe maybe you got them cheating and and you reacted to their cheating, okay? Um, they need a way to make it so that they didn't do anything wrong because they can't really process that they did something wrong or take accountability for their bad behavior or their wrong actions. So, what they will do is um, say y'all broke up or you caught them lying, whatever it was, what they're going to do is they're going to reach out to as many people as will listen to them, and they are going to ever so slightly change the story. So by doing that, they have actually changed the story. All right. And they're going to try to point the finger at you and say, you are the crazy person. Y'all broke up, and the reason y'all broke up is because of you. They are the victim. They are always the victim, by the way, in case you hadn't already noticed, they're always the victim. But you would be surprised at how many people are going to actually believe them. And so they're going to do this everywhere they go. If you were married, they're going to do it with at the doctor's office, with the receptionist. If your child is in any kind of therapy, they're going to do it with the therapist. They're going to, anybody they can get on their team, they will. They will do it with your family, with your friends, anyone who will listen. They will tell them this horrific story to make you appear to be a crazy person and make them appear to be the victim because they need people on their team. And the other reason is because they want to isolate you so that you have no support, so that no one will believe you by the time you get ready to tell your story. Now, in my case, what I personally decided was that, you know what, if these people believed him, then I'm not trying to salvage that relationship. I don't care if I lose everybody. You were never really on my team if when something happened, you listened to one side of the story and you made your decision off of that. I don't want you on my team. And so for me, yes, it was devastating, and it would be devastating for anybody to find out that people are talking badly about you, because these same people who the narc has shared this story with and made you look crazy to, they are sharing the story with other people. So they're smearing your name, and the narc wants you to feel very small, and he wants to devalue you and have you feel powerless, and like you can't even go anywhere with your head held up. But baby, let me tell you, you are the only one going through this. Those people that he's telling the story to, they're not going through this. And if 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 I know narcs like I do, you'll need all the positive things and all the positive people you can have around you. So don't worry about what people are saying about you. Keep your head up, and so that you can go about the process of getting over what the narc has done to you and getting past it. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody. If people are that shallow and they don't come to you and say, hey, you know, I heard this story, this doesn't sound right to me, they automatically believe it, then, you know, why would you want to be friends with them anyways or associate with them anyways? The other thing is that you would think that these people would put two and two together and figure out that something is not right about the story. And when I say this to you, I'm going to be honest with you. These are educated people who should be able to realize that if someone's telling this story about you that's very terrible, but then over here in divorce court, you're winning, you're beating the narc, You would think an educated person would be able to figure out that something ain't right, something don't add up. But even with their education, because the narc is so skillful and is a master manipulator, they can't figure it out. And it's not your job to try to make them figure it out. Some people say, well, you should try to defend yourself and clear it up. I beg to differ. Yeah, I'm not cleaning up any mess I didn't make. So I wouldn't advise you to either. Don't take your time to do it. And the reason I say that is because they've already got that person on their team. So, I mean, what would you have to do to be able to get the person on your team? And you're not manipulative, so you're not trying to play this game with them. You're just trying to live and get through this. So focus on getting healed and focus on you and loving yourself, and do what you need to do for you. Go get some coffee, hang out with your friends, take up a hobby, spend your time doing quality things that will better you. Meditate, write down your goals, keep moving forward. Don't let what the narc is trying to do to you, because they are definitely coming for you. And I love to say it this way: morning, noon, and night. When you sleep, they are devising plans. But you don't have to be fearful of that. One of the plans is the smear campaign. So they are devising plans to try to devastate you and conquer you and show you that they have the upper hand. It's all an illusion. Even the smear campaign, if you really think about it, they kind of weeded out who your real friends are for you. So, now it's like taking out the trash. You got rid of that mess and that foolishness and that BS, they helped you get rid of some BS, okay? BS type of people. So do things to better you. Don't put focus on the narc. You may want to educate yourself, because you need to be educated on what is happening to you so that you can prepare yourself, so you can stay grounded. But it's going to appear that they have power, and that is one of the ways that they want it to appear, is by running a smear campaign. They know how devastating that would be. It would be devastating for them if you were going through a traumatic experience. You just lost the person who you thought was your soulmate. All along, they knew that it was just a game. So you're having to deal with the trauma of finding out that none of this was real, that you married someone and you married a lie. You had kids with a lie. Your whole story was a lie in a game that you didn't know that you were part of. And then on top of that, you've got people talking about you. And be very careful with the smear campaign. You have to be careful about who you talk to, because some of the people, they're going back talking to the narc and telling them what you're doing. So don't share your plans with people unless you have a really close friend that without a shadow of a doubt that you can trust. Don't just go around saying what you're going to do, because they're going to go tell the narc, and they're going to use these things against you, and then they'll be a step ahead of you. So do what you need to do to take care of you. But know that this is what a smear campaign is. It is designed to devastate you. But keep in mind that all of these things are temporary. Everything the narc is doing to you is temporary. It's not permanent. This too shall pass. It's, this is going to be a marathon and not a sprint, getting through this with the narc, because they're not going to give up traumatizing you easily and, messing up your whole reputation is a really big deal. But at the same time, if you can find a way to get above it, to not let it deteriorate you and don't focus on it, it is what it is. He's already done what he's going to do, or she's already done what they're going to do. Now you know that they're not playing. So now you know that you know to expect anything else. If they would do that, they would do anything else to you. And so I'm going to end this video here. Thank you so much for joining me. Go ahead and hit the like button if you've liked this video. Subscribe and hit that bell. When you hit the bell, it lets you know when I post other videos. Leave me a comment down below. I hope y'all having a great day, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye.